ready to come on. So let me see. It says waiting for guests. I should have taken her to a room. Is this moving right? Yeah, I guess it is. I'm rereading Barbie. I thought I. Oh God, what is she saying? Oh Jesus. Waiting for guests. Let me click that. Let me send this add. Add. Oh my God. Okay, it says it's muted. Hi, Barbie lover. Oh God, how do I unmute this? I'm trying to add my moderator on here. It says it's muted. Mute microphone. No, no, it's not. Okay. Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay. There. Now my camera is moving right and showing me the right way. Add guest. Let me send this directly to Crystal. Okay. I sent it to her. Hi, Miss Barbie Lover. Miss Barbie Lover, how many Barbies do you have in your doll collection? Just off the top of your head. Oh, there we go. Add. As soon as I saw my notification. Oh, that is so sweet. There- Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
That's neat.
It
Now, how do I
is.
get to the?
Do what?
Will I be able to see the chat
Yeah, when I talk, it'll come up in front of us.
in
Look,
front of us, reading stuff?
yeah, click your screen upward. Miss Barbie Lover's in here, so she's added on. So yeah, I'm rereading Barbie. Here she is. Oh, you get to see that.
Oh
So,
wow!
Lexi Fira, introduce yourself, darling.
Hi, my name is Lux, and I'm the moderator you see in here all the time. How's everybody doing this evening?
I'm sure they're doing good. Cause only if you're in my fan club and you're part of the membership, you can comment. Now, Crystal has her glam on. I've washed mine off just now, so she looks amazing. But you know, one at a time, I get to share with you my moderators. So this is one. Crystal's been with me a long time. I'm going to take my camera down while I work on this Barbie doll's head.
I
But
think it's
I
been something like that.
a long time. But the reason why I made you a moderator is because you were here. You were always helping me. You were always there for me and doing things for me here. You were moderating. You had my back. And I'm like, okay, I'm making her a moderator. And then I'm like, okay, so I have to have personal communication because I like to have personal communication with moderators. So Crystal has now been a part of my life, my personal life, for over a year. Yeah. So she has witnessed through video chat, her infamous through video chat, everything I've endured and went through for over a year now. And all I could tell them was that I can't tell everyone on YouTube. I can't tell everyone. I'm just, it's too much. I don't think my viewers could handle everything that I've been through. They would not believe the things that I've had to endure.
There's a
But
lot.
I'm just grateful that I'm so blessed that I've had you and you've been a part of my life all this time and with me here on YouTube as well. So I can never thank
It's
you
an
enough.
honor.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. So now you guys, you get a face behind the name. Oh, you can show some of your dolls, Crystal.
I can.
She loves goth. In case you haven't noticed, Crystal is a goth girl. She loves goth.
I can just show you what's over here. How do I do this? Oh, I flip it.
Flip it good,
Yeah.
girl.
Ah,
Yes.
that's my
Oh,
jack. There's some more here.
oh, that looks beautiful. This is my first time seeing your dolls up close. I'm trying to. I was sitting here trying to think what Barbies you got. I don't remember. Okay, so I'm putting in the platinum blonde in Barbie's hair, and see back here it's all darker.
Oh, you must have been working on that one for a while.
Well, I started working on her live the other night, and I now I'm trying. I'm gonna try to attempt to finish up this quarter half that's left. So yeah, I like how this contrast is. I
Oh
tried
yeah,
to. I like that. This could look good when she's done.
like Cali girl.
Yeah, I'm thinking of repainting her lips to like a beautiful mauve color. Girl, look how thick.
I mean, that would suit her better. Yeah.
Yeah, a mauve color, more natural with her skin tone. I love her. She's my baby girl. She hangs with my Barbie Action number 3. Okay, with this particular one, I've got so many. That one needs thicker hair. My next reroute will be this gorgeous girl.
Hmm. I love that face. That's so pretty. That's the Tooth Fairy Barbie, right?
Yeah, she's got snow white hair. It's gonna be this color. I was tempted to like, oh my God, do I want to play with the color? Because I love the face. Because I was like, you know what? She would look good with black hair too. Jet black.
She
You
def-
know, then she would look like a mini me if I touch up the eyebrows.
True.
I have 2 of them, so we can do that. Oh my God. Can everyone hear us clearly? Miss Barbie, can you hear us clearly? I'm looking. Can you see the comments, Crystal? If you touch your screen. Wait, yeah, touch your screen and push upward.
Ah, there we go. Cool.
I love it. They did it like Instagram, but it's YouTube. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh my God, I'm gonna love doing this. Oh my God, you know what? Oh, I wish we had this feature back when I sent you your doll that I repainted on stuff, your monster, I mean your Rainbow High doll. Oh my
Yeah,
God, great to be able to do this, your expression and stuff. What do you think
that would
of?
have been really cool.
Oh, and Crystal is a singer, y'all. She can sing. She has a huge following. What is that app you sing on?
A star maker?
Yeah, she has a huge following. She has so many people requesting.
I
She
have
does.
like last check, I think I had 502 followers on there. They just came out of nowhere.
I thought it was thousands because you keep getting requests for people to want to go live with you.
I do. I get lots of duet requests. I'm like, no, I don't do it.
That's
Y'all are
it.
gonna steal my thunder.
And she just started that. I am. This is Style Magic Barbie. See the earrings? There's her face. Did you know Style Magic Barbie and Home Pretty Barbie have the exact same facial screening? They have the exact same face. The exact same head was used. They just used the hair, the way that the hairstyles were done differently, the colors were slightly differently, and the outfits, but they have the exact same face.
Wow.
Yep. Home Pretty Barbie and Style Magic. There was nothing magic about her hair either. Well, it was that Kanakalan stuff. So I filled up through here on this side. I only got this that little spot as my finger, and I'm going to work on this side some more.
Oh, so her and Whitney had Kanekalon?
Yes, I have Whitney because I had to repair her neck. I'm covering up her body. But yeah, Whitney had the broken neck. And see, I fixed it. Now her head fits nice and tight and everything. So I'm happy with the results. And Whitney has two different shades of hair.
That's the one you just rerouted, right?
Yes. She looks like a total hair Whitney or a super hair Whitney or whatever they want, whatever they call her.
I think ultra hair.
Yeah, that's it. So what were you doing just now?
Me
Yeah.
sitting here, pretty much. I was watching a YouTube video on how to dye. I was watching high color highlight video. They're dyeing their hair from like my color to red. I wanted to see what color it would turn out. I like it, but I just don't want to bleach my hair.
Well, like I told you, if you use bleach, use a low volume because you don't need to bleach your hair blonde. You just need to bleach. Your hair can be bleached out to like an orangey color, like a reddish orange, or with a
Yeah.
20 developer. Use a 20 developer volume, just enough to bleach the darkness out to get it, I say this color, so that the shade of, hold on, I'll pull out my case.
I think I'd rather go with the L'Oreal high color because it's got the bleach in it already, and it's just like a bleach deposit, one step. I'm
Process.
just afraid that it's gonna stink and give me a migraine. That's the only thing.
I don't know. They've done a lot of updates with hair color smells. So maybe you could ask someone that you're watching and see how they reply to you to see if it has bad odors.
Because the some of the developers they said they smell like cherries. So if that would mix with that and like kind of cancel that smell out a bit, that would be better.
So yeah.
It's the weenie when it comes to hair, like ammonia and bleaches and hair dyes and perms, all that smell. I just can't do that smell.
What all have you and Vanessa been talking about today?
Depeche Mode mostly.
Oh, I saw that y'all posting. Yeah, they put out a new record. In the song. Yeah, I saw the link and people are talking about it on TikTok.
So good. It's so good. I mean, I love Depeche Mode, but so good. It's like they never aged.
Well, from what I could hear, it sounds like they're just picking up where they left off because they still have the same sound.
Same exact sound. It's awesome. I love to see it because some people they well they did things that they shouldn't have done and messed up their voices and
Oh, vocals,
you
yeah.
know. As a vocalist, I know that I mean if it's a muscle, so you can really jack it up if you do something wrong.
Like BJ's, just blowing biscuits. But when like I'm sitting here debating, my anxiety's been so high lately that I'm concerned about going to church tomorrow already. Been having anxiety. It's kind of like I want to take a moment to be inside because I didn't know I was being put on her YouTube. Her,
They're putting you on YouTube without your knowledge.
well, no, I didn't know that, but um, because she's been in the music business so many years, and then people be looking through. I mean, I already have people recognize me from doing doll videos or what have you, but
Yeah,
trying to be at a level where I go out in public and people like, oh, I know you, you're Selena. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm
right.
trying to be there. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just enjoy doing my doll tutorials. I enjoy talking about dolls and showing the dolls that I have, showing my paintwork, showing my God-given talents and hobbies, and but also sharing my life experience about dealing with anxiety, for example, things like that. I'm not trying to be some kind of YouTube superstar type thing. That's not my goal. My goal is to um, hopefully reach out to people who can relate to what I do as a person, like with doll Barbie collecting and restoring a Barbie doll that's had her hair cut off, or repainting a used doll or American Girl doll, giving dolls makeovers. But then when it comes to talking about mental health, that's where I'm really hoping to connect with people.
Yeah,
There's such a big stigma, about mental illness, and it has so much bad stuff around it. And I'm trying to say, you know what? No, not everyone who lives with mental illness. That doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean you're cuckoo. For me, it means I'm strong enough to talk about it, and I'm not ashamed because I receive treatment. I have a doctor, and I'm using my personal experience to try and help other people so that they can feel
there's
calm.
nothing wrong with that at all. Too many
Exactly.
people are afraid to say anything because people will think that they're nuts.
Yeah, and that's people need to understand that we as people in general, everyone goes through something, and people are too damn judgmental. I'm sick of people being judgmental. I saw on TikTok how many states is it now where they're trying to literally ban people, not trying to be political here or nothing like that, but they're trying to ban people who are in the LGBTQ community. And like in Tennessee, I mean, I'm like, hold up a minute. Where's their freedom? You know, that's not
Yeah,
cool.
that has me on fire. I don't like it at all.
Exactly. I mean, I love my dog and stuff, but I feel like everyone should be free to be
If-
judged and everything. Oh, wow. Miss Barbie, first I want to say thank you for sharing that with me and everyone else who's watching. Okay, y'all know what I'm doing. Continue doing the reboot. I'm going to continue doing so. Let me tell y'all something. You are not alone. Anxiety is a huge thing and it's affecting millions of people, millions of people. And there are so many people who are trying to hold it and keep it a secret. But I'm here to say, you know what? There's nothing wrong with you. There are things happening in our world that are giving us, that are scaring us, and are making things really hard for us to deal with. And, you know, our government really needs to give us more help. Um, as American people, you know, we should have more things available to us. You know, Crystal here has witnessed more than y'all have. Okay, she has seen all the behind the scenes stuff that I've been through. She witnessed the abuse I suffered. She saw me being beaten. She saw me get hit by someone I was married to. She witnessed abuse, emotional abuse that I went through. Her and Crystal saw it, but especially Crystal and her husband. They saw me getting hit. I mean, to the point where she was screaming, and her in laws could hear her screaming, telling him to leave me alone.
Yep.
I had bruises. I was trying to cover up bruises on me. And my anxiety level just been so elevated. Um, I had a, yeah, what I didn't, I spoke about was, when was that? I had a nervous breakdown. I came here, I was here in Durham visiting because they would not give me my divorce in court. And I had a nervous breakdown. I was in the hospital for a week. I had diarrhea, everything. The stress had caused my large intestine, caused inflammation in my body.
Yep.
I was hospitalized for an entire week because I had a nervous breakdown and it affected my body and caused me to have colitis. And I'm having to try to maintain myself to be stress free and calm from anxiety. But God, he was just crazy because he didn't like me having, he didn't want me to have friends. He wanted me to have anything, no communication with people. Um, God,
No, he was trying to tear you down completely. I'm so glad you got it.
yeah. Aside from he was abusing medication and alcohol.
Yeah, you don't do that. I mean that affects so many bodily functions. It's not even funny.
And one thing I kept saying to my moderators, we would have private video chats. And I had to use my phone in case I needed to call 911, but I used my tablet. On my tablet, I had Crystal and Vanessa on video chat where they could see and hear everything. Crystal took screenshots of so much stuff. Um, and the Crystal was, I mean, both of them were crying. I mean, it was just what they witnessed me go through. They couldn't believe that I was going through that.
Hmm.
That's why I try to tell so many people, if you're not in a good relationship, to get out. I don't care, find a way, go to search services, do anything and everything you can to get out of it. Mm. She likes to watch spirit people. Okay, I
I
know what.
can't really hear it as well as I could the other day for some reason. It's kind of broken up. So I don't know if she's watching.
Good. I hope it's noticeable. I'm going to get a Bluetooth microphone to connect So when I connect to my phone, so my vocal goes directly more clearly and through my YouTube. So I do plan on doing that.
Background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to get for singing as well, because I was trying to sing earlier today and it was picking up noises from the kitchen with the door shut. I was like, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And his brother has his kids here, so they're loud. Sometimes they like to scream. So it was picking all of that up. I was just like, yeah, I have to get the noise canceling thing going on, because I don't have a sound boost here or anything. So I have to do what I have to do.
I'm looking. Linda got me this lamp. She said I need to use this here lamp so I can do stuff in the bedroom. The only thing is, she's a sweetheart. Linda is, well, you already know, she literally saved my life, didn't she?
Thank you, Miss Barbie Lover.
No, that's so sweet. I love it though because it comes up over the screen, and I love the fact that I can do this. I love it. So it looks like the link I sent directly to you by yourself. That one will. That one worked properly. But yeah, and
I was trying on it in the messages. It was just sending me to like a troubleshooting something or another. I was like, I don't know what this is.
it's probably because of the group.
But then when you came on, I got a notification right away, and that I clicked it. Here I am.
I sent it to your personal, not our group, but to the personal thing. That's why.
Go. That worked then. So I was just like, what am I doing wrong? Because sometimes me and technology, we don't get along. I can't figure some things out.
That was funny. Technology, sometimes we don't get along. Um, there, well, since I came here, because, oh my God, I got a text message. And it said that, well, he's being delusional. He's still calling his wife. He wants you to know the fact that.
He doesn't understand. He doesn't get it. Like he doesn't think you really did it, or something. I don't know what is the deal. He
Well,
just doesn't see it as reality.
he's already saying things like, if you want me to come get you, I can come get you because he knows the address where I'm at now. And she bought a new doorbell and it picks up motion. So it lets you know when someone's near the front door, and it has a camera and it records video of the entire front yard.
That's good. It's great.
Another one where my car is parked. So we have like a high beam light with camera and motion sensor. I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, I don't want to say this, but probably should, because some people may end up in a situation like this. What scares me is that he would just get to the point of no return, incredibly intoxicated, and show up here with a weapon and force me to leave with him. That is my fear. That is my biggest. You saw how controlling that was, and trying to keep me in the room, no freedom. I was
Saw that other side. I saw the Jekyll and the Hyde. It was freaky. I've never seen that in my life. Not to that extreme. Like two different people completely.
I mean, Vanessa, both of y'all were crying because you were so scared that he was going to do something.
Yeah, I didn't trust him at all.
I'm still running on the doll. I just had to take him off because his mom called me
Oh Lord.
because he had her call me.
Thinking she could drink something.
Wanted me to contact him. I told him, I said, this was a silly. So, in the court, when we went through our DIVRCE, they send him the paperwork with the address where I am. So that's what concerns me. Um, because he keeps saying he'll come here. And I'm afraid that he will. And I'm afraid that if he does come, he's going to come with a weapon and make me leave against me. And that's what scares me. That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, he'll go to jail for that one. That's for sure. And with the cameras being right there when it happens, he ain't gonna get very far.
Or if he would just show up and do something. Kind of like that. Well,
You can get a restraining order for sure, because that would be proof.
I've already done that.
Good.
It's not resonate
He's
with
not
him.
following it.
That means nothing to him. And the thing is, there are many people who can watch this, and they can be going through the same thing or something similar, not know how to get out, or some people in general have no idea.
There's lots that are out there. I know there is, and they're too scared to get out of it for that very reason, because they're afraid this said person is going to harm them in some way.
Well, but Vanessa, you called me telling me you were scared. You want to keep calling me because to make sure I was still alive.
Yep. Trust him at all.
Uh-uh. No, not when someone switches their personality like that and day. And the thing is that Linda's going out of her way having surveillance and security stuff put up to make sure I'm safe. That's a she's like, oh, what's this? And she pulled it out. And it was one of my
I wonder where Vanessa's at.
Huh?
I wonder where Vanessa's at.
Hiding. What? How did that get in here? And she's like, oh, and the girl, oh, thank you so much. I'm looking at my hair color. I said, actually, I didn't put that in here. She's like, my mother made that. Oh my God, I can't. And I was like, I don't know how that got in the bag. It's saying flat. I don't know. You look pretty. I just look like death. Well,
I just look at my everyday self. I have to put this on just to feel human sometimes.
well, you look good. I didn't plan on going live, and it just happened. I mean, girl, Barbie, look at that's a lot of hair, but look up there, girl.
Oh,
you know, have you seen that TikTok video where the girl's got her white cat and the fan is blowing up and she's lifting up her cat and then the cat's like its head is going the fan
thanks.
off the cat's head and the cat was have you seen that?
Yes.
I'm surprised that cat ain't suffer from concussion. That cat ain't gonna be right for the rest of his life. Oh yeah, she is Miss Barbie. She's got lots of beautiful hair. Yes, most definitely. Ooh, but yeah, I was wanting. I got every day this week. I got it all mixed up completely. I was getting every day mixed up. I couldn't keep up with what day of the week it was. Um, I was talking with Linda tonight because I'm having anxiety, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing a better job tomorrow because my anxiety is just so high. She's asking what's wrong. Is there something triggering or causing anxiety? No, nothing, nothing in particular at all. I think it's just I think it can be fear and the stress of everything. I'm waiting. Can take over. Um, God, he's loud. I'm hoping that You know, one of my videos I was doing, I was doing a neck repair, got blocked because of that. I can't say it, but because of that show, the VIEW, it got blocked. Remember, I sent you a screenshot. Yeah. So I use these two different colors. Did you have this Barbie when you were a kid?
Things that get blocked.
Yeah, because I don't want his big mouth to make it block either. She got a big forehead, but she's gonna look amazing when she's done. Yes.
She got a big head.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't get it. People talk about Barbie having a big head now, but the thing is, even back then, this head is literally the same size. Look at that. It's the same size as the Barbie. Actually, people talk about, these Barbie got big heads, but look, that is the same size, isn't it? Same size. What you looking at? You looking at what?
Huh?
What was you looking at?
I was telling Vanessa to get her butt over here.
Oh, is she asleep?
What did it do when I did that? Did I just go away?
No, I could see the reflection on your face. Did you do this part of your eyebrow red?
Yeah.
I can see your makeup so much better now. Oh God, is that a booger?
This is a little too clear.
It's dry. Look at my gap. Someone on TikTok asked me that I have plastic surgery to look like Madonna. Yes, someone asked me that. I'm like, if I had money to have plastic surgery to like someone else, I wouldn't be using on plastic surgery. I'd buy a damn house
Yeah, right.
in the country.
Who wants to look like someone else? Ugh, no.
Well, I'm not gonna have plastic. I'm like, no, this is my face. Deal with it. I'm not gonna change my appearance to like someone else. Girl, I took the wrong pill this morning, and it sounds like I'm hearing through a tunnel. I can't see this part. I'm on the B's part, and so my brain feel like it's having these little tingling sensations.
That's kind of scary.
Yes. So I threw it in trash, and I found the packs.
I don't blame me. That don't sound good. I mean, that doesn't sound good.
No, because
That's like when Mars was little, he had seizures, unfortunately, and they put him on phenobarbital,
let me win the lottery.
and um, like just completely almost comatose.
Wow.
So
If he
that
had,
they the same thing, just throw it away.
if your husband had seizures and documentation of that, then he he should be on disability, not being able to drive and stuff like that. Because I don't.
He hadn't had any more seizures since he was about 5.
I wonder what happened.
What caused it? Had to have been a medication he was on.
What was he on?
I'll have to ask. Not sure.
Oh wow. I can still see the stress on my face. I would be
It
sad.
looks better than it did before, though. When you were right down in it, you looked run down and tired.
I was living in fear.
Now
Day
you
and
look 1,000 times better.
I mean the stress and the fear.
Red 24/7. You were just red. Everything was just flushed like the whole time.
And my blood pressure and everything. Well, I'm doing the site almost done with that.
Lot of issues then. I remember that.
And and so many people, I see comments from the video where he busted that bread open and threw it on me, and the other stuff he did. And it
So
was
childish.
911. How many times you witnessed me calling 911?
At
How,
least four.
yeah, and what do they do?
Nothing. Nothing.
That's
And the
right.
cops, they came, they put him in his room, told you to stay in the living room. The first thing he did is come into the living room where you were. He could not listen to instructions at all.
I forgot about that. He sure did. When the cops actually came back, they didn't do nothing. I had no voice. It's very clear that you know rules and regulations in the mountains are different. If you are in a marriage or something, you have no freedom because they take it different than inside. A woman has no voice up there. I mean, and I was trying to use videos to do lives or something and sending out SOS signals.
What really made me mad is he would do that, but then they would take you to jail for something he said that you did for no reason. But they wouldn't do anything to him about him coming out and talking to you when he's not supposed to be. Like,
Yeah, yeah. And he was the guilty one. He was the one doing everything, and yet I.
he in the man's favor over there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Quite old fashioned.
Well, they ended up because I could have sued the police department. They when I went to court and I took the letter from my doctor and I had the lawyer, the DA, I didn't even have to go into that courtroom. They had police officer, all of that out there, and they expunged all of that against me because they knew it was a lie. After what they read from my doctor, and then me having you and Crystal, I mean you and Vanessa as witnesses who saw and heard everything, they removed everything, expunged all of that. I mean, they did that under false accusation because I didn't break the law at all. I mean, in the law putting me in a situation where I was having to go through the whole marriage counseling and everything. They did not give me. I had no protection. No protection. That was the worst part. Was not having protection. I had to live in fear every single day.
And I mean, you weren't the only one. Look what happened just up the street from you over there. So
The woman, yes, her husband, the woman who lived at the street, her cat took that with me. Remember? And I went to the people next door to find out whose cat it was, and
it's taking that kitty with you.
yeah, that cat wanted to be with me.
Sweet kitty.
Oh, she was. She was.
So loving.
It's amazing. And they didn't do nothing to that man until after what he did to his wife.
And
Right
how
at,
loving that was reflects on how she was as a person too. So that just goes to show you it doesn't matter how sweet of a person you are, it can still happen to you. Doesn't matter how you look, what you have, famous or not, it can happen to anyone.
yeah, I mean, and what people don't understand is that people, okay, I know what it's like to be on the set filming a movie or commercial. I've been there, I've done that. And what they don't realize is that all you gotta do is have enough talent to get a manager and your foot's in the door. Because I've been on movie sets, I've been on TV commercial sets, I've done that stuff as an extra, non speaking extra, just visual extra. And if you're in a relationship with someone, it makes them be like, oh snap, my girl, everybody watch her, people know her, people from all over the world. For me, that was something else. YouTube has been my hobby, but Now I use it as a tool to communicate with other people who are doll collectors, but also with other people who have lived with abuse, um, who live with fears, anxieties, depression, bipolar disorder, all of those experiences that deal with mental illness. I try and be use my life experience to say, you're not alone. You're not alone. But also people who are like me with um, who have mental health issues. We are also prone to be victimized and taken advantage of by someone else because they will use, because what he did was he used my mental illness against me to control me and to make it sound as if though I was incompetent so that he could be in charge of everything in my life. That was what he did in court. So you have to be very careful about that, especially with whom you get in a relationship with. Oh God. And it was scary, but you know, when Brittany did that reading that time, I mean, everything was spot on. I don't know what's going on lately, but you know, she's been different, and I don't know if she'll watch or see this, but you know, it's a big difference in the way she presents herself and how she does things compared to how she did things 9 months ago.
Sometimes it takes someone pointing it out for them to even see what they're doing. Sometimes people don't realize what they're doing in the moment until someone's like, "Hey, you're slipping up. What's going on?"
Yeah, you're different. Like, wait, she's not the same.
Sure, you're okay because
Do you have any Barbie dolls with you?
I have one, just
Oh,
one.
which one you got? Is it the black haired one?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oh, girl, what is she wearing? Oh my God. I'm jelly. Oh, what is she wearing? She looks
she's
amazing.
wearing an LOL. This is an LOL like clothing piece. This is an LOL clothing piece, and these are like rainbow high. I think I got them from Crystal tights.
Wow. And the shirt top with the sleeves that are like lace and stuff.
That's all. This is this right here. Let me see. Yeah, these two go together. It came off. What's her name? Moonlight BB LOL doll, like the gothic one.
Oh, I don't even remember. Oh my God. And the glasses and the whole look. I am so jelly. She looks freaking awesome. Okay. And that's that. You have to be my stylist, Ollie. Come help.
I just wish she could sit down without falling backwards. They really need to do something about that articulation.
It
She
needs to
can't
be,
sit up.
the knees need to be more stiff. But you know what gets me? The um what is that? What are those Barbies? The reveal Barbie dolls in the
Yeah,
tube. Their knee joints are super stiff. Cause I got the one with the turquoise swimsuit, just like a suntan. The knees are super stiff. Love the articulation and the stiffness in the leg. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's how much more.
how their legs are attached to their hips or whatever it is. They don't articulate far enough forward to sit at a 90-degree angle. So they fall.
I hate these little bitty cars. Gosh, I wish they make big cars. Linda has this Barbie Ferrari with a Superstar Barbie type ball in it, And oh my gosh, I'm like, it came in a box, girl. The thing was big. And then now Barbie comes with a horse that looks like a baby pony. Barbie's horse is too little. Her car
Uh, you can't ride a pony.
in her house ain't a
Poor
green.
thing.
Barbie's
She needs a full size horse. Yeah, she used to have a full size horse. I didn't know she had a pony.
I'm curious to know what the ones in the movie look like. The dolls that are gonna
Really?
be. Well, yeah, because it's a live action movie, which means the dolls are gonna be looking like the actors in the movie.
I'm excited for a Margot Robbie Barbie. That's cool.
They should be having her face, which to me she kind of has like a superstar look in a way.
I wonder what they're gonna. Are they gonna use a completely new face mold for her? I wonder.
Sure, absolutely. And I'm wondering how the movie's gonna do. I'm pretty sure all of us are like,
There's been no Harley Quinn Barbie. I guarantee some customizer out there, because they got the right face mold, they're gonna make Harley Quinn out of her. Watch.
Lady Gaga's playing this Harley Quinn. They did not give it to Robbie, who did it before.
Yeah,
For the next
I'm excited about that. I like Gaga. I liked her in AHS. I think she's good.
she did good too, but most people don't like it when they switch characters. You know what I mean? They like the same person to play that character. So
Yeah.
I want to work that in. You know what I mean? Because Robbie, she finished the Barbie movie's been done. That's already getting ready to be released. So there was nothing holding her back from being doing the next part of the movie. They gave it to Lady Gaga.
I think she's going to do a good job. I'm really curious about Ryan Gosling as Ken. That's cool.
Robbie is she really is. She's very versatile, and I think that her playing Barbie, the way she did Harley Quinn and her other roles, but also playing Barbie, it just shows how amazingly talented and versatile she is. But I can't wait to see what the Barbie does.
Yeah, because if Harley Quinn was a mean girl, hopefully Barbie won't be a mean girl.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't get it. Oh Jesus. Oh well. Oh, he's got a big mouth.
Like
Well,
it's kind of like Madonna. If Madonna tries to play a character, she's always Madonna no matter what. There's some actresses like that. They just are who they are, and they can't switch it up. So it'll be interesting to see.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about what you and your husband said about watching me. It's like when y'all see me on video or something, you see Madonna. You
It's true. It's true.
um,
90s. Donna from the 90s.
did that happen before or after I shared my DNA where it hooked up with Madonna's biological mother's? Oh, it was before
Before.
that. Yeah.
We thought you were like Madonna from day one. I'm like, this girl looks like Madonna. I was like, I bet she's related. And then it turns out you were, and I was like, oh well, I'm not surprised.
I know, but you know what? Um, when I was live on Instagram and I was playing Miley Cyrus new CD because I got it. It's really good. It's really good CD. Um, my video, my live got cut, saying I didn't have permission to use that. And I was like, wait a minute. But when I do Madonna songs, it doesn't cut it. But then I found out I can message her. I can actually message Madonna through Instagram, which I showed y'all that. And it doesn't cut because video clips I've done, she's crew people with her. She doesn't manage her social media account. But they added them in with the little reels that she has with that song. So Madonna allows me to have permission on her songs, and that's why they don't cut them. Well, not necessarily her, but this woman has thousands of people who are employed by her all over the world. Did you know My Things Are True Blue got seen in Guatemala a lot? Because it probably like Eric's family. Did you know True Blue was the song True Blue by Madonna from 1986 or 87, whatever that came out, was number one on the Billboard in Guatemala
Nice.
last month, I think. This past month or last month. That is,
That's
oh
awesome.
my gosh. I told y'all that heifer was still. I I remember being live one time. I said Madonna's still making money off True Blue, and she is because of the sales, because of record sales. That song was selling, and this guy posted. He keeps up with this stuff, and he said that. That's how I found out. He tagged me. So when you look at people who deal with radio, this guy dealt with radio. He deals with radio stuff, and he's a big fan of hers and keeps up with her chart stuff. I think, I mean, come on. I mean, he knows. He can tell. A lot of these bigger people can tell. Because the only other person, the only other person that's related to her that's come out were like two of her brother, no, two of her brothers and one of her sisters. But you don't hear from her, you know, you don't hear from her cousins, nieces, nephews, and them.
Um,
Yeah.
But I can understand that because, like, there's some of my family, they had no idea that I was on a stage and singing and all that. They had no clue. They had no clue what I was doing in my life, but they were my family. They didn't know.
But they share video. It's a forehead getting,
Wow.
girl, she's got, it's like a, zzz, like, zzz.
She tried to get under the garage door and didn't make it.
That's a good. What do you think of my new glasses? These are my new ones. They're rose gold.
I love them. They look great on you.
Oh, thank you. Girl, they usually.
They are.
Well, they're fixed. Do you see a lavender tint to that right up in there?
Hmm?
They fixed them where like it has the blue light, so that way I can look in the computer screen or cell phone.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
And it has anti-glare, so light is not reflecting off them or bothering my eyes. So I can. They saw my artwork. I showed them my artwork because they said my vision was 20/20. Second time I've had them try not to give me glasses, but when I showed them the detail work that I did, I said that's what I use them for. So that's what they gave me.
Yeah, it's fine little details, tiny little lines, and all that.
Well, yeah, because Jenny's sending me a doll to do. Um,
Oh, really?
and I talked with is it David? I talked with earlier. He got an American Girl doll. He wants me to make over too. Now, this doll I'm going to make over. She's a brand new doll. I'm going to make her over live within one of these days, okay? And I'm gonna make her over. She is for sale. She's gonna be for sale. She is in brand new condition. Bottom of her foot sign and tag sign. So her nails are already done. So yeah, I'm gonna have her for sale. I'm fine. I'll probably sell for like 150 nude. Just repaint her up and everything. That's a bargain for a repainted one. So, yeah.
Your dolls are worth something. Like we already discussed, they're on worth point. So
True. I didn't realize. How much did they say they were valued at on Worth Point?
It doesn't really tell you how much they're worth. Just the fact that you're on worth point says a lot. It means you're popular. That people know your work when they see it.
Well,
That's basic.
of course, I started the painting trend. Do you know I'm Lisa's Custom Dolls on Facebook?
I've never looked it up, but I think I've heard you mention it before.
I like, well, I don't really look at the paintwork, but what I like is the detail of the costumes on the dolls and the wigs and the costumes. I love looking at that. I really don't look at the paintwork. Um,
Does she make the costumes and the clothes?
no, no,
She just like styles them.
no. She just repaints them, has someone else do a wig, and another person does the outfit, and she sells them for like 300. And
Okay.
person gets $100.
Does that kind of like she'll paint the face and then she has like suppliers for the dresses and accessories she makes on her own. She's actually been sculpting her own lately and they look really good.
But yeah, I like the way she does the costume. But I mean, but the paintwork, she does the job. She's okay. I don't think her dolls look like the people they're supposed to portray, but it doesn't matter. I mean, she still has talent in what she does.
I like to say everybody's a novice once, and if you continue to improve, that's a true artist. If you stay where you're at,
The more you do with customizing dolls, the more you do it, the more you evolve, the more you change, the more you progress, and the more you improve on what you're doing. You know, I've had someone question about me what the hot glue, like from this that I use.
see, right now I got an invitation to go sing. I'm like, no. I'm not kidding you. I get 10 requests to sing a day.
Did you look at their profile and see how many followers they have? If they have more followers than you, then I say go for it with that person.
I don't like to do that with people.
Okay, I need to lose weight.
You have, you have.
No, I have not.
Did you weigh your,
No, I haven't weighed myself yet.
do you have a scale?
Yeah, yeah. I don't have one here, but they have one.
First place I notice in anyone is like right here in their face. And I notice yours is slimmer than it used to be.
Yeah.
That's how I know when I'm getting bigger than I want to be. I'm like, oh no, I got 15 chins. I got to get rid of it.
Well, I'm in. Right, let me tell them. Okay, so this is how I am.
Yeah, you've definitely lost weight, Selena.
Really, I lost weight.
I can definitely tell it around like your midsection there. Sure.
Oh. God, I hurt you.
For some reason, the last place I lose weight is my thighs. Those just don't want to ever go away for nothing, ever.
Well, you know, well, too, my medication changed. The stress medication made me gain weight, and that's without even. I mean, and I don't eat a lot.
No, you don't. Not at all. Shit, we have to like remind you to eat sometimes.
Oh, you do tell me. You'd be like, have you took your medication? Have you eaten something? I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to take my medication. You're right. I've been on top of that lately.
But that's also an ADHD thing. As ADHDers, we tend to kind of forget to do a lot of things sometimes, including to eating.
They have me diagnosed with ADHD again. I just saw that. I think I did. I send it to you. Didn't I send it to y'all? Yeah, I was in therapy, and afterwards she had anxiety, unspecified chronic post-traumatic stress disorder, um, borderline personality disorder, and ADHD, and depression. Stuff like that.
And I think having both ADHD and BPD is kind of hard because they contrast with each other. They fight each other. Like,
Yeah, that's what I had. That was the best way I could describe. See how this is looking. But that's what I was telling someone. It's like, when one part of your brain is in a fight with the other part of your brain when it comes to thinking and action, the way you see things, it's like your brain is going through a battle, it's going through a fight. And it's like, oh my God, what do I do? How do we get through this?
yeah,
And it gets hard to make decisions. Now, this that looks like,
that's really awesome.
yeah, there's tons
Very
of
chill. Dig that.
and super long hair. This half look be ready for a beach look. I do not know how that video turned out that I did outside, but I mean, it got a lot of views. People like that.
It was pretty clear that I remember.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
Well, hon, I guess I am almost to rereading her, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna change the topic of this video to rereading Barbie's hair and personal conversation. Because a lot of people do that.
Have you ever rooted apart?
Huh?
Have you ever rooted apart, or can you root apart, or is there a certain way to root apart? Like, how do you root apart? That's what I want to see a video on. How to root apart.
I already did it. I got it there. Or the entire reroot, and I'm showing how I'm rooting the hair in. And then because the way I put it in, I use one piece of hair this way, one piece of hair that way.
Okay, so you put it here and then you kind of over each other. Okay.
Well, I'll show you for example.
Thank God.
Okay. Okay. So what I would do, for example, is take and alright, so I'll put the plug in there, and then I will look at where it's split it in two. You see like this? I'll take one and pull it over to the side, and the other over to the other side. And then it would
Okay.
see, then it would take it.
Okay.
But she's not gonna have a part. She's gonna do like, I'm gonna do her like Whitney. But that's a good example of a part. Yep.
You just cross them over each other like that.
Keep going down the row if it's one already made. Yeah. That's how you do it.
These days I'm going to root it all. I am.
These particular Barbies,
You're not probably going to get into it.
yeah, they don't have a
fix.
They didn't come with a part because they had a big bangs area.
Yeah.
Like,
Big 80. These bangs.
Yep, this half of the hair was one color, then all of the very back was a whole another color.
Girl, I used to have bangs like that.
I think these Barbies came out in 1988 and were all the way.
I had bangs like that in high school, actually. Yeah. I did.
I remember. Oh my God. I remember going.
Rid of them.
I remember going to a record store and I got Madonna's record on You Can Dance, and I had played it and played it so loud I got caught up in the moment with my mental head illness, and I was like, I'm gonna cut my hair like this picture, and I'm gonna bleach it blonde. So I thought, oh, bleach is going to bleach my hair blonde.
Oh, yeah.
And I took a piece right up here, wrapped it up, and I took scissors and measured, and I cut it right all the way across, and I'm holding it, and then I laid it down. I grabbed, put bleach on it, and kept watching in the mirror, watching in the mirror, watching in the mirror. And then I realized something, and then I freaked out, and I called my mom at work crying. Mom was like, "What happened? What happened? What is it? What is it?" Because I got kicked out of school at this time. I was kicked out. I was, well, mental illness, as a teenager. So, hey, I got kicked out at 15. And I called her up and said, "Mom, I got a piece of my hair on my head. I wanted to look like Madonna. And then I put bleach in it. And I put Clorox bleach in my hair. And it's not changing colors." Mama said, "What's wrong with you? Wash that out of your hair. You better not mess with your damn hair no more. And it better look normal when I get back." Girl, I had to use all the extra length and pull it back in a ponytail to keep the other part, make it lay down with gel and everything, and then pull it back
Oh
in a.
my gosh.
My mama came home. She told me, she said, "Don't you ever call me at work again like that. You scared the hell out of me." I mean, okay, so I have a lot of stories from my childhood and growing up, teenage years. Girl, the things Lord have mercy. Something wrong with her. I had to get her to see a doctor. Because I remember playing. I had my headphone. I had my headphone set thing, and I remember playing like a prayer, the whole record, the whole CD. And I got a CD player because I got off Amazon, and I would walk to the cemetery, listen to the songs on there, and I'd be looking at the dates when people were born, when they died, and then I'd go back I don't know, my brain made up stuff, and I went and told my mom some crazy stuff, and then, anyway, I got banned from going to the cemetery. I did not do anything wrong. It's just my mama thought I was cuckoo. Thought I was weird. She said, "What the hell are you doing? Talking to dead people?"
I thought it was funnier when you cut up the bed sheet and made Barbie some clothes.
We were just today.
Do what?
Yeah, so we talked about that today. One of my first calls I got, I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Mama, you remember?" We were talking about Ellen from Barbie or something. I told Mama, I was like, "Mama, remember the Barbie doll I cut up with blue satin sheets to make her a prom dress?" Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I don't remember the doll, but I know you cut up my sheets. That ain't funny, girl. My mama, she went outside. There were two long stem switches, old school switches, girl, laid across my bed, and they still had the leaves on them.
I know you told me there's leaves all over the place.
The damn rainforest went through there. Girl, she made me pull down my pants and underwear, lay across my bed with my arms up, and she went to town. Girl, I had webs on me for days. I'm not lying. It looked like a rainforest in there, but she didn't know I had ADHD. Hell, I didn't know if you had ADHD, your mind made you do shit like that. Look, you just were like, huh?
Wouldn't know nothing about it. Nothing.
Well, I think I don't know anyone else who can tell stories like that. All right, we're trying to get Barbie. We're trying to fill this in, y'all. We're working on it. We're getting there because we're gonna let Barbie have all this super gorgeous hair. She's giving totally hair Barbie a run for her money. Totally. Girl, yeah. Ooh. The stuff I did, Lord. I never told nobody this one. So, one time, oh, so my mama, she was having this party at the house. We hadn't belonged to Dom, and she was getting with some people she had known for years. One of them had they had a CD. He left the car, his keys in the car. So we gonna brother, we come and turned it on, and we got to play with this TV. Girl, them people knew, they called us out. They knew who CD we were on. They were like, they Glenda's kids on the phone playing on here. We said, no, it's not. It's Hooker Screaming Bridges for sale.
I used to play on CBs also. My sister had one in her truck, and we had fun.
Girl, we got called. Next thing I know, the phone apparently got a ring. Mama came outside looking for somebody. Y'all get y'all. She didn't say tell. She said something else. Get in this house and get off that CB running your mouth, playing and all. Girl,
Woo.
I won't ever forget the time. Me and my brother, we were kids, girl. I was in junior high school, and my brother was still in elementary school. And he put on one of my skirts, and we was out on the front porch, and we lived in a very trafficked street. And these people coming almost out of stop, and my brother pulled my skirt out with his little leg sticking out. He's elementary school, and this man turned his head, was looking, and then his girlfriend smacked him. Boom! We ran in the house. My brother, Savannah, jump in the people, jump in their pool, and then come running back. And then this man shut up at the door to tell my mama, telling her about her son was kept coming across the street, jumping in their pool and running back across because they would see him doing it. I wasn't doing it. I was scared. My brother would go in the woods and the next door neighbor. My brother would go in the woods and go looking in all these old cars that were back there. And I'm like, dude, there might be a snake in one of the things that'll be biting on you. I did find a snake in the backyard, and there was a little black one, a long little black snake. He won't know, he was about this big around. And I just picked him up and was holding. Mama Joyce had a fit. Oh my God! Oh my God! Don't bring that thing near me! Ah! Girl, and then I tried to throw it, and he wouldn't go over the fence. I said, "Oh well, I'm not gonna pick him back up. He's just gonna eat some bugs." And then it was stuff falling out of the tree on her, and she was like, "Selena, stop it!" I'm like, "What? I'm already here behind you. I'm over here. How am I throwing stuff on you in front of you?" Because I had done moved and changed where I was sitting when I was playing golf. I went out there yesterday, but I was turning pink too quick, and with me being on blood thinner and stuff, that sun hitting on me, making me feel sick. Because that's why I can't be in the sun. But I got a little bit of natural vitamin D. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of memories of funny things I did. All I know is my mom was a smoker, and she had her cigarettes in the back of the Bronco where we were sitting. And by the time she got to the house, I'd had opened that and cut and broke all them cigarettes and stuck them all back in the packages, broken, and put it back together like nothing had happened. And so when she went and tried to get one, it was broken. So and then she put another one down, picked another one up, and it was broken too. And she kept on like that. She said, "Oh, what's wrong with this?" And she said, "Crystal!"
Oh, she knew it was you.
She knew it was me because I was always telling her to stop smoking. Mom, it makes you ugly.
Well, that ain't the worst thing.
So
Oh,
she knew. Yeah, she knew.
did I tell you the story about the stuff that my grandma used to tell me about coffee? Like this. So when I was a
Oh no!
what happened? We had a glitch.
What happened? Said guest left.
It's starting over. The live is starting over. I would must have a part two.
It's not up there. It says an hour 17,
Over here.
5 minutes, 6 minutes. So it doesn't look like it started over to me.
Oh my. Well, so I was telling them my grandma when I was a kid, Nature's Choice International coffee with the little tin can and the top. They still sell it in the coffee section. And my grandpa had drank Senka, and I wanted some of the coffee grandma drank. And grandma said, "You can't have that; it'll make you ugly." Well, I had done saw my older cousins drinking it, and this was on a Saturday or a Sunday or something. I don't remember. I was too little to remember. I was probably 5 or 6 years old. And so my cousin Luann and Margaret Ann got into Grandma's snug, and they done had some of her coffee too. So when I asked Grandma, could I have some coffee, a little cup of coffee, she said, no, because it'll make you ugly. I said, is that what happened to my other cousins? And I said it in front of everybody because my mama and her other two sisters and their kids were there. And I said that. And my mama's sister Fanny said, you need to watch your mouth, Missy. So I said, well, Grandma said it'll make you ugly. They done had coffee and they got snuff in their mouth. Oh, oh, what Barbie dolls are you playing with? What Barbies are you playing with? Miss Barbie? Girl, I'm almost done with this hair. And this heifer still got um plugs in her head. Miss Barbie, which Barbie dolls are you playing with? What was that?
It's weird because I can't get the previous comments to pull up. So did it really start over?
Yes, mine says 2 minutes 58 seconds. 59, 3 minutes.
So yours started over, but I'm still on the other one. Like I'm so confused.
Oh, she's got tropical crispy. I have her too. She's not.
Oh,
I love those dolls. My tropical crispy. She's got a little head. Her and the Hispanic one, they gave them the same face mold, and they got little heads. I love the tropical and elephant blue. Now I have gotten lucky getting some Island Fun Barbie Miko without spots on their legs. 1985. Oh my gosh. Which other one? Are you playing with 1905? I mean 1905. I mean 1985 era dolls right now. Do you play with only dolls in that area one time? Or do you play with different ones at the same time? Different year periods.
hmm.
I mean, I don't want
Wish I could angle this down more, but I can't.
I've done put 2 packs of hair in her head. Oh, she does. Look, she's laughing. Look.
Wow. And you're are you done yet?
Girl, yeah, I'm done with all the hair that I have, but look, I have a few holes I need to fill. Oh, Island Fun Christie. Yeah, Island Fun Christie has like green. Her legs have green spots. See,
Same.
see. I
So
need
she
to.
has the same thickness as Whitney.
Yes, but I need to fix those little holes, so I still need a little more hair to go on her. This heifer got a lot of hair. When you were growing up, what was your favorite Barbies? Do you still remember?
Guys, asking me or Miss Barbie?
Huh? You.
Definitely Tropical Miko and Totally Hair Barbie, the brunette one.
Those were your favorites?
Mhm. Oh, and what Barbie was that? She came with a rockin' something Barbie, rock rockin' boppin' Barbie, something like that, boppin' something. I can't remember what she's.
A black mini skirt, black coat with a pink top, crimped hair with bangs, rockin'
Sounds right.
rockin' rapping.
Something like that. She came with the cassette tape.
No.
Yeah, this one came with the cassette tape, and I used to try to dance to it. Try.
Like Barbie and the Rockers, Barbie and the Beat.
That's it. That's it. Barbie and the Beat.
Did the stars on her outfit glow in the dark on her jacket?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh,
I don't remember a lot about my childhood. That's actually the scary part. I don't have a lot of memory of my childhood. It's like,
and dolls. I got them all.
well, I had an accident when I was 18, and I think I can't remember anything before that.
Well, it's like me. My car accident. When I was in that, I was knocked unconscious, and
Me too.
I have memory loss for years, or I have no recollection of them whatsoever.
Oh, mine was just teenager stupidity. I jumped out of a moving vehicle.
Girl,
I thought I could walk. Apparently, I can't walk when it's 35 miles per hour.
no, that's something. Oh, no. That's not a matching color. Oh my God, do I have any hair that's already open that's platinum blonde? Look, I'm excited. They're doing a part 3 of Frozen. This is we got pink from all of its cats.
She got a supply store in the house.
Brown hair. I had to, it was expensive. They're going up on their. I had that brown hair for my Whitney dolls. And these are all repairs. I have a Anna and I have a Rocker Barbie Diva, and I want to use this shade for rerouting because I have a oh Barbie Jewel girl. Oh, I like her. She's got that squishy waist. But yeah, I want to reroute my Rocker Diva with super long hair.
Wow.
Well, I did it to Barbie, you know. So I'm looking for platinum blonde that's already been open like this. That's not it. And then I have pretty exotic colors like that.
Ooh. Is that a blend of white and blue?
Uh-huh.
Is that the same one that you used on that Barbie Extra?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like that.
Yeah. Trying to find one that's already open with some partial. I don't want to have to open up a new batch. Oh, there's no red. Yeah. See, I got plenty of that copper titan. So I could do. Anna from Frozen, reboot Anna from Frozen, and also the rocker. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just copper. They're like two different colors. One's faded. Yeah, I'm looking for platinum that's already open. I don't want to have to open up a new one. So I also have a little container that I have as well. Oh, got it. Girl, she's gonna have more than 2 packs in her head. I don't have a case. I've been filling it up the way I'm supposed to. My mama got me the frozen day. Well, everyone knows I love frozen. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I had to fill in. I had to fill in these spots here near the front. And then she's done. So she's gonna have a little more hair than the other dog. I love to hear it when people say that they're playing with Barbies and stuff while I'm doing or American Girl or whatever.
She's missing out on all this fun. She's crazy.
Well, she gets to see it once we publish it. What color's my hair look from the side?
On top, it's kind of a strawberry blonde, and then it kind of fades into a. Is that the lighting?
Girl, look, do you see my roots?
Yeah, those darn roots.
It's okay. I'm glad. That means my hair is growing.
I was laughing because I was watching Hair Buddha. I've been watching a lot of Hair Buddha. He's a hairdresser from Belgium. And he's always watching these hair fails, and these girls, when they're bleaching their hair, they're not taking fine sections, and it's driving him crazy. And then they're just like, where are these roots coming from? I have so many roots. Where are these roots coming from?
He's got long hair, right?
He's bald. He's bald with a beard.
Oh, girl, oh, I don't know him.
No, he's hilarious. I've been sending him to the group some of the things that he says. It's just the way he reacts to it. It's really funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, when people can't understand why they have so many roots and they keep jumping out, it's like there's roots here, there's roots here. Oh my gosh, there's more roots over here. It's like, yeah, because you didn't take fine sections.
They didn't.
I am on her YouTube live. I'm gonna be famous. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I stole your water. What? What? What do you say?
Hope you No, I didn't drink any of it. I was worried.
Get me more.
Yeah.
Now I'm sick.
Hello. I'm laughing because
Stupid. I don't want some coffee anyway. Because only cool people drink coffee in the evening.
I was telling someone about the time that when Eric was hitting me, and you know, Vanessa saw it, and you said, "Leave her alone, you stop." And you were screaming it, and your mother-in-law heard you, and your mother-in-law thought you were having like a insane moment. And
yeah, she started calling for his dad, like, what's going on? What's going on?
She thought you were having a crazy spell because she didn't know you were talking to someone, but she thought you were there screaming by yourself. She thought she thought
being upset. You stupid ever. I don't know what she thought I was doing here. I was having a fit, so she had a fit. And she's calling for your dad to come and come save me or something, like I'm possessed.
She thought you were having a mental breakdown in the.
Because they ain't never heard me talk like that.
You scared the hell out of her. She was scared. Oh my god, this house can have too much hair. I mean, and I can imagine people that I know one person in particular. I reviewed his Barbie. He's like, oh no, they can never have enough. But I swear I will ever forget this. Okay, I'm filling them in. I'm filling these holes in. Then I'm gonna show y'all, and then I will let it sit so it can.
Notice all my gray hairs in the camera.
Girl, you don't notice that on here. You look good. You look better than me, girl. You got makeup on. Look. I didn't did my face.
What? On YouTube. I'm gonna be famous. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. Could you believe the new ratings of all the countries I'm being viewed in? Croatia, Japan, of course USA and Canada, Mexico, Brazil. What were the other ones? But see, people don't understand is
You're entertaining.
I have over 1,000. The subscribers I have now is 7,000. I don't know, something, something, something. But
Yeah.
what is that? I have a whole nother over 8,000 subscribers who are through private account, and I have a complete view, a daily viewerage of 15,000, over 15,000. And they're in other countries, and they're watching with subtitles. I mean, oh, it was South Korea. Oh God, South Korea, girl, I would marry a Korean. If if he's tall and cute. Take me to Seoul. I gotta pass.
Oh no, my tripod almost fell.
You know how I talk crazy sometimes, but I can't say it.
This tripod is funny because the phone case I have has curves on the edges, and the holder is just a rectangle, like a flat rectangle. So sometimes I'll just be sitting here and it'll just shoot out at my face. So I have to be careful. Don't mess with it too much because it'll just shoot out. So I don't see to knock my tripod over. My whole tripod will attack me. Oh, I think maybe. Thank you very much.
Oh Lord.
Did you put the jaws of life on this thing or what? Can I get it open? Oh shit, it's all over me. Sorry.
What did you do?
I couldn't get this open. I hope that doesn't get it blocked.
Are you having a blooper bundle on?
We're gonna have to put the bleepers on here.
Well, it
You know
said
what?
kids. So.
We're making the water bottles thinner plastic for sure. Like they're almost like paper thin now.
Been that way for a long time now.
It's thinner than that though. Like it's getting thinner. Like soon we're just gonna have those balls that you put in your mouth and they just dissolve. And that's water.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Barbie's here.
That looks gorgeous. Mm.
Girl, please. That is.
Ice and it's frozen.
Look, that's a lot of hair.
Wow.
Two-tone.
My girl needs some hair. My girl ain't got no hair. My girl's bald headed, that black haired doll. She's got thick hair, but it's not like that.
What doll? The extra? Girl, ain't none of them hardly got no hair. My Barbie extra here. This is the one that came in a gift set. See how much straighter the hair is? It's a lot more silkier. See,
Uh-huh.
I have her out because I want to make her a little bit thicker.
Hair. See, she ain't got no hair.
I redressed her. She's like, "Hi, oh my god, I love." Girl, that heifer got thick hair. What's wrong with you,
Really? That's thick?
girl? Look how this one's is. Look.
Oh yeah, it is thicker than what the heck. Okay.
Yes, homegirl looking like she baldy. Girl,
Aw.
I thought about being in the Barbie fashion show for Barbie convention, getting some long braiding hair, some pink and the blonde, and making like a wig piece I could do to have all my hair coming down and be dressed like her walking.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
It would, but she's not curvy as I am. And then I thought some skinny heifer probably be the. So I said, you know what? No. By the time Barbie starts, I'll be blonde and I'll just go up in there like a diva.
First, first.
All right, sweetheart. We did it, everyone. We got Barbie's head booted. So Barbie's hair is now booted. She's ready to get the glue done. I will do that in a few. And when I reboot this little.
Oh, are you gonna put the Tooth Fairy Barbie on that body?
Mhm. Right.
Is that the petite? Is that the petite body?
No, this one's the regular size. Yeah, it's the regular size. It's not the petite. It was with the one she had the short.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the one that's $9.99 in TJ Maxx.
I used to sort of have my hair cut like that. Sort of, kind of, sort of. Well, no, I did actually when it started growing out. Yeah, I did.
Off the little peaky thingies.
You didn't break that off. You cut that off on purpose, right?
Of course. Wow, looking at her shirt. So yeah. So I figure when I reboot the other one, I'll just put that head on this body. You know, what they did because action figures have these kind of joints. They
They
turned
basically are actors.
they made Barbie into an action figure with these joints. It's like a doll and an action figure put as one.
It's like She-Ra. It's like the SDCC She-Ra. It's the same thing,
Oh yeah, I have Starburst Shiva, right?
except she's built. But
Um,
she's like a wrestler,
some testosterone. This is
or the
like
DC superhero girls. They're kind of built like that.
yeah, but these to me, the joints. I mean, that little piece double done.
It's
I
so
mean,
goofy like that.
it looks like two
If my
people.
knee looked like that, I need to go to the ER.
Look, it looks like two butts with legs bending over. Well,
No, but seriously, if my knees look like that, I need to go to the ER. Something wrong with me.
I think yeah, but you know what? I mean, the articulation's amazing. The way they did that, yeah. They just all the pieces don't match the same color, but I think it's cool. I like the
I
hand.
wish they would do like they did my first Barbie on a smaller scale. That would be cool. But make it to where her skin isn't so loose looking when you bend her legs. That's the only thing that's kind of weird.
Huh?
But I like the fact that you can bend her arms and her legs. I think that's cool.
You know what Barbie body I like? Um, Beauty Secrets Barbie. She's an.
Mhm.
I have her and Christy, but I like those rubber bending arms and the hands were so feminine looking and stuff. I mean, you know, I mean, a doll is a doll, you know, but they're not supposed to look like a human being. I miss the muffin, you know, like that. When I look at these dolls, it's not the boobs that are bigger, to be honest. It's just that whole torso part that was bigger. And it looked good and appropriate with the clothing because of the way it fit. But I'm looking at like some of the model
Barbies, they're built more like teenagers than women. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
teenagers around here.
'Cause you don't start really getting your curves until a certain age, and it's like they made them a perpetual teenager or something. I don't know.
Mm,
It's like a blend of Skipper and Barbie or something.
that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people don't grow boobs anymore.
I used to think it was the chemicals they put in like the food that made you actually grow boobs.
Oh, you know, Ellen and her son. She said her son, Ellen's son, went in a culture shock here because the girls here are so different than the ones in California.
Oh yeah.
See blonde everywhere here.
That's how they are.
And she said he was having like a culture shock. The girls were not superficial on East Coast compared to West Coast.
Right. Yeah. I could totally see that.
And, you know, to him, there were a lot more bigger girls, you know, here compared to California. Well,
Definitely. Oh,
I don't know. I think it's because when you live in Segundo, California, and these big popular places with people have an idea of what you're supposed to look like official. Um, over here, yeah, I mean, girls that all wear makeup and stuff like that, but it's not all right. You know, we work with what we got. Most East Coast girls. I mean, yeah, pretty much work with what you got. I mean, there are a lot of places I've seen plastic surgery centers where women go and they might, but they use it if like they're in a car accident and they end up with some scarring or, you know, broken bones in their face or things like that to get fixed. That's what they do. I
yeah,
have,
they don't do it just to do it.
well, some do. Some get the boobies and all of that kind of stuff. This Barbie has the perfect symmetrical eyes and a suntan. I know Barbie's supposed to be a teenager and got all these careers. Exactly. I mean, that is 100% fantasy. But this one, I love her face. I want to reboot her with longer hair. That's why she's in this bag. Oh, no. I want to reboot her like Calico Barbie. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And I have Model Muse Body. But yeah, Barbie's supposed to always be forever like teenager. Um, but I thought about that. How can she be a teenager and be and and have all of these careers that they've added to her?
Oh,
It doesn't make sense. I really
yes.
weird stuff because we know that, you know, I mean, I'm more, I hair play and fantasy play. You know, they're trying to, which is fine with them making dolls and having a line of dolls that can be more emotional
Hey,
and,
Marcy,
and
that's fine.
young girls go at the career and stuff like that.
I'm gonna
But
back all this off into the floor.
I've done had too much reality over the past 3 years in America. Lord have mercy. And I've had too much reality lately. But anyway, we got Barbie's hair finished. She's done. So we'll have to do this again and we'll talk about we'll just have like an open chat where we discuss and For those of you who
Can
are watching,
you can only have one other person, or
I don't know. I don't know
no?
yet.
It'd
But
be cool to have us on there.
it's worth. But I like the fact that I can do it. But I also want to take this opportunity to tell everyone that you're more than welcome to join the fan club. So that way you can, I'm going to do this more often as I can. We'll have personal conversations and you're welcome. Part of the perks of being part of my fan club membership is where you can join in and have conversations and chat. So I can do things like this with people. We can actually have conversations here live on YouTube, or it's live, it's not pre-recorded, and you can join in on the chat. We can have discussions and things like that. It'd be totally cool. Yeah. Well, I want to say thank you to Luxifera. She's been my moderator for over a year, but she's also someone I consider as one of my sisters. She's been there for me through a lot of difficult times that have not even been shared here on YouTube publicly because I've only shared somewhat of details, but Crystal put her and Vanessa together, they will give you the 411. Miss Barbie, I want to say thank you for being part of my fan club membership, and thank you for joining in on conversation. And now you can put a name with the face. To my amazing moderator, Crystal, who is Luxifera. And by the way, it's your uncle. Is a police officer, correct? Exactly. So that was how a lot of legal things got dealt with too, because she contacted them and they dealt with a lot of stuff that went on a couple of
Mhm.
years.
I was about to get some business started because
Sister did. But anyway, with all said and done, what's happened is in the past, so we have to move forward. We can't go back.
that's right.
Morning. Hope you have a good night. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining me, Crystal. You're the bomb, girl. You are the bomb.
You're welcome, girl. It was fun.
Love you much. Boss. Uh, oh, I forgot. Wait, let me see. How do you do this? Okay. Is that it? Wait. Okay, there we go. Bye.